What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play No One Lives Forever. Last time after spending the night, or spending some time, whatever, I'm not entirely sure exactly how much time has passed, but after warming up, because if you guys recall, we fell into the ice and had to warm up at a cabin in the middle of nowhere. So after doing so, we continued our search for Baroness Felicity Dumas. And basically, what we did was we just traversed the mountains, or the German Alps, and basically that's pretty much it. We just traversed the German Alps, fighting off a bunch of h.a.r.m goons, and then we got onto the gondola to ride up, I presume, to the... Actually, well, I presume it's to the midpoint, before going all the way up to the top where her residence is, unless the gondola was at the middle point, and then the first session, we reached the middle point. Either way, now we get to infiltrate, as you can see in the description of this level called the Indomitable Cate Archer. With the time running out, Cate infiltrates the Dumas Chateau, braving the elements and overwhelming odds in a desperate bid for victory. So as you can see, it looks like, I guess we are at the top of the mountain, where her residence is, and now we're about to infiltrate it. This is also the third and final flashback level, or the level that has the third and final flashback scene, which, as always, I will be including. So, let's get started.
Once you reach the chateau, you will have to act quickly. The first challenge is to locate the list. The greater challenge will be to deliver it to command. Needless to say, subtlety is advisable. The odds against you are already overwhelming enough without you drawing undue attention to yourself.
Yeah, so this is going to be a stealthy level, or at least that's what the impression that I'm getting, but then again, sometimes what looks like it's going to be a stealthy level turns out to not be stealthy at all, or at least not like some of the stealth levels where you cannot kill anybody, you have to just sneak past everything. Sometimes you have the ability to kill people, you just cannot get spotted by, well, either you or the body cannot be spotted by cameras or the other enemies. Hopefully it's like that, because I like those kinds of stealth. I prefer stealth levels where you have to be stealthy, but you have some degree of freedom in terms of like how you go about it, rather than games where it's just flat out stealth. You have to sneak by. You cannot get spotted by anything. You cannot kill anybody. I mean, they're not bad, but I just prefer levels where you can kill people. You just have to do it in a stealthy way. I think those kinds of games, or games that have those kinds of levels, are much more fun. Anyway, core objectives: infiltrate the chateau, locate secret entrance to the underground base, locate the Baroness's secret lair, and recover the list of names. Default equipment as always. Let us start! Now getting right into the action I see. Utilizing our... See, seriously, who keeps these ashtrays lying around? Like, I don't get that. Like, what are these, like, are these just like, did the developers just decide to randomly put them in here, or is there some sort of like I don't get that. Do they serve some kind of purpose, or are they just like, the developers decided to play around and just randomly put these ashtrays everywhere throughout the level? Like, what is the purpose of those? Not that it really matters, I just think it's kind of, I'm just curious. h.a.r.m memo to Brian Achken from Human Resources, or Bryn Achken from Human Resources. Effective next Friday, you are officially transferred to the Mechanical Sabotage Division in Northern Europe. Please turn in your weapons before departure. Aerial photographs of the proposed ski trail from the Dumas Chateau to Kleinstadt. Again, it would have been nice to actually have a visual. After all, this is supposed to be these are supposed to be negative, so it would have been cool to actually see the picture, but whatever. I'm not sure why there's an outhouse inside of a building. Like, wouldn't you think that a type of, like, if this is a cabin, wouldn't you think that it would have bathrooms in the cabin? Right off the bat, already have crap health. Although I suppose that... Hear footsteps. It feels like my health carried over from the last chapter. Which is surprising considering that nothing really carries over from chapter to chapter. Either that or they just did a hell of a lot of damage. This place is huge. That must be a nice surprise. Mind your own business, open the door, get a face full of bullets. Contains a slightly worn kilt. Definitely need this armor. Good thing I noticed this because that would have been pretty unfortunate had I just went throughout the level with no health at all. But then again, considering that half the ammo types in this game actually do health damage and just, bypass the armor. Guess it doesn't really matter if I have armor or not, but it's always good to have it for some protection. Better to have it than to not. Don't believe there's anything else around here, so let us go ahead and ride this gondola. Or maybe... or not. I guess this is the... I see, okay, so I'm guessing this is the gondola we actually rode to get up here. That's why we can't ride it, because that would just mean going back down. Something we don't want to do. Everything must go. The Moon Calf going out of business sale starts next Tuesday in Paris. Explosives, office equipment, used armor, and much, much more. Seems like one of those things just doesn't belong there. So now the question is, how do we get up? Notice that there was a number of different ladders, but I'm not seeing any that would let me get up there. And notice that there was some kind of like an entranceway or something. Right there. So I'm guessing that this might either there's a way to get from there to here and then up there, or this is where we have to go. Either way, need to find a way to get up there, which I haven't seen yet. Because all the ladders that I've seen basically lead to dead ends. This place is like a bloody maze. Franz, Mother can't believe you ran away and joined this h.a.r.m company. What does h.a.r.m stand for anyway? Better you should have joined the circus. You know how Mother loves monkeys. Right soon. Love, your sister Becky. There we go. See, I knew it. I knew we had to get up there, up here. Employment opportunity. Travel the world. Top-notch security organization seeks motivated individuals for managerial positions. Stock options and 401k available. Call today. Right, because h.a.r.m, and I'm assuming this is for h.a.r.m. Aha. So this was just a giant circle. Question is now, what the heck did that even do? Unless it did this. And that is exactly what it did. Don't like the sound of that.
I should throw her off a cliff. Did I ask for your opinion? No, but I was just thinking. Oh, you were you? Yes, I think keeping her alive is a bad idea. Is that so? You know how in spy shows the hero always gets away? Well, that just sets a considerable precedent, don't you think? Sure, it's just television shows, but it still makes me nervous. Take a look at her. Excuse me? I said look at her. You want to murder her? I don't want to, it just seems prudent. Prudent, eh? If you don't mind my saying so, you seem rather moralistic for a man who earns his living as a criminal. We've already killed thousands of people. What's one more? It wasn't me that killed them. You work for the organization that did. Doesn't that implicate you as well? They didn't ask me what I thought about it. Perhaps not, but you knew there was a possibility that such things could happen. Okay, maybe you're right. But that doesn't mean I want this girl's blood on my hands. Truth be told, I'd sooner kill you than her. Then I'll stop trying to convince you to throw her off the cliff. That's prudent of you. I must confess, I haven't been able to sleep since that explosion. Me neither, lad. Can I ask you a question? What would you do if I began walking towards a gondola dock with the intention of leaving this organization? I might give you a piece of advice. What would that be? Don't get yourself killed. The thought had occurred to me